Hey everyone, welcome to our recap of episode 10 of Big Brother 17.
Oh, my Lanta!
Austin needs to lay off of that because that is Jason's phrase.
right.
Don't try and steal that.
Well, as you know, Austin and Vanessa were the HOHs.
But after the Battle of the Block, Vanessa remains.
And James and John are on the block.
That's right.
Oh, no!
Well, everybody's expecting Vanessa to nominate Audrey this week.
Yeah, because that's the plan.
But Vanessa's like, no. She wants to take out either Jeff or James. It's not really a popular decision, but
that's like her go-to face.
she's sad. She's like, well, she does.
Yeah, that too. Alright, so
All right.
Groundhog Day for Johnny Mac.
This is playing out exactly like last week. He had to throw the Battle of the Block, and now he's got to win the veto to save himself.
Wasn't that like the week before, too?
No,
Oh. Alright, it just seemed like it.
I know.
So the twins, Liz and Julia.
It's time to switch.
Oh my god, you still have that cold sore.
Yeah, Julia's got a cold sore, and Liz
And
is like,
greasy hair.
That's gotta be out of here by the next time I see you.
And Julia is being a little too mean.
Yeah, Liz tells her, you need to be more bubbly. Like, people are noticing. You can't just, like, not talk to people.
Cover up your tooth, too. No, everyone's looking for the tooth.
Johnny Mac saw it. It's a crown.
Alright, well, that aside, Audrey's safe for the week.
Yeah. Vanessa pulls her up into the HOH room, or she walks in, whatever, and they're just like, Audrey, you're
Girl,
safe this
you're
week,
safe.
so don't blow it. Like, don't make us regret this.
Don't come up here and don't talk. Don't look at anyone. Don't do anything.
God, it sounds like a mean, awful relationship or something.
Yeah. Alright, well.
So anyway, let's talk about Jeff.
Jeff and Austin have this weird
They've got a weird relationship.
Yeah. Austin is pretending to be Jeff's friend, like, in his alliance, and he's totally not.
They were like best friends and they hated each other, then they were like best friends again, and now it's just like, what is going on? Like, it's hard to tell where they are.
Jeff just keeps going on and on and on, too, about the twins.
He's
and
telling
about-
Austin about it. He's like, yeah, I noticed the other day, one of them, like, has a fat ass, and blah, 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 blah.
And she looks like she was wearing clothes that were too big for her, and...
Like, this one wears big clothes, blah, blah. And Austin's just like, yeah, I know.
And inside, he's like, don't you talk about Liz like that.
All right, it's time to pick players for the Power Veto competition.
So, Vanessa as head of house called.
House cold.
Big Shelly.
Okay. Johnny gets choice. He picks Austin just like he was instructed to beforehand.
And James ends up with, worst case scenario, Audrey.
I thought it was hilarious how Audrey was just like, ha ha ha. That was so funny.
Alright, so in case you didn't know, there's a new alliance. It's called the Dumpster Alliance in our town, anyway.
It's not actually called the Dumpster Alliance, but we call it that because it's Audrey and Vanessa's just like, don't talk to me in front of people. Like, no one can know that we're together.
It's kind
Meet
of
me in
like
the dumpster.
the Derek Victoria alliance from last season.
Sort of.
Meet me in the dumpster and we'll have a chat.
All right.
So it's time for the POV comp. Finally! Is a giant craps table outside. It's the old
Vegas!
Regan!
Vegas, tequila, Patron.
Fireball. Alright,
Okay.
so they go head to head. It's a head to head competition.
It's called Gronk and Roll. It's the old die competition from last season.
Right. So you get in the giant die and you have to move your die around and
So that you end up on the right number on the
top.
platform. Yeah.
Yeah. So first up, Vanessa versus Audrey.
It's a head-to-head competition.
So Vanessa is throwing it to Audrey because she wants her to have the power of veto so she doesn't have to put her up on the block and she can get rid of James.
Or Jeff. Whatever.
Okay, so she threw it, like I said.
Yeah, so Audrey wins that round. So Audrey's like, yo, John.
Johnny Mac.
Oh, wait, no, John picked her.
Okay. So Johnny Mac picks Audrey and he wins.
He pulls it out. He's got mad dentist skills.
Exactly.
I have to do a lot of tests before I can get to dental school.
I'm really good at, like, spatial relationships. Alright, so I can see him in my head.
All right, next up, James and Austin. Come on, you really think that James has a shot in this?
He's 2 feet tall.
And, you know,
And Austin's 30 feet tall.
Yeah,
And
he's jumping around in there.
He's doing the frog hop. This thing took forever, but Austin won.
All right, so then it was Shelly versus Austin.
And Austin wins because Shelly don't do S.
Well, Shelly was like, you know what? I don't think I need to win this one, so I won't.
So, like I said, Shelly don't do S except
right.
for Clay. He's S.
So then it's down to John and Austin.
And I think a little bit of Judas came out here because Austin said he threw it, and it was very close.
It was very close.
So
John wins the power veto.
and Vanessa's pissed.
Oh, man. Okay.
She laid into Austin afterwards.
Vanessa and Austin up in that HOH room. She was freaking...
brutal.
And he was just like, I didn't throw it. F, yeah, I threw it.
What is everybody supposed to bow down and do whatever you want when you're HOH?
Apparently.
Hey, you get what you get.
All right. Well, James is feeling okay. He's feeling safe right now. He's like, yeah, Johnny Mac's going off the block. Audrey's going to go up, and I'm going to be just chilling out.
All right. Chilling like a villain.
Yeah.
A little one. So it's announcement time. Anytime Gronk calls for a party, you do what he says. Otherwise, you're going to be eating slop.
Yeah.
All right. That means you're a have-not.
Yeah, so there were a bunch of parties, and Gronk was all like, hey guys, it's time for a toga party.
Hey
Put on your
guys.
togas and go in the living room. Like, every
Put on your
announcement sounds
suits
so
and get
weird.
in the pool.
Yeah.
Get in the shower. Don't get naked, though.
Wow, that was a great party, guys.
Go to the living room and kiss somebody. Pretend it's midnight.
They had a costume party, kitchen party,
Limbo.
party. How sad was that conga line in the backyard?
How sad was that hot tub party? Oh, let me put my toe in here.
Yeah, there were some
Guess
party
what?
poopers in the bunch.
They're all partied out. They're poop.
Patty poopa!
All right, so let's get back to the business
game.
at hand. Jeff talks to Vanessa. She's not putting Audrey up because
She's
she's
like-
trans
She's like, how bad would it look
in the LGBT
for me
community.
to put up Audrey? Because we know that Vanessa is gay, so...
It's an effing game.
And you're not putting her up because she's transgender.
You mean you're not putting her up?
I'm saying she
Yeah.
wouldn't be putting her up because, you know what I mean.
Right. So who do you want out then? James.
Which is still not true. Yeah, so Jeff is downstairs in the backyard and he's just like, oh man, she's putting up James. Like, what's going on? Audrey brainwashed her.
Clay had to play dumb. He can do that.
I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
You can't hide dumb.
Okay, so then, what's his face? Austin goes back inside. Because he was out there. And Jason is just like, hello, Mylanta. Austin knows what's up. He was freaking lying.
I saw it in his eyes. He's right. And Jeff knows he's the target now.
Okay, so Austin reports back to Vanessa, and he's just like, Jeff is shooting his mouth off out there. He called me out for blah, 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 blah. He doesn't trust me.
So Vanessa's like, yes, this is exactly what we need. We need this little diversion so that...
She wants Austin to do the work and call him out.
All right, so Austin says to Jeff, are you throwing me under the bus?
Jeff is just like, bruh, dude, what's going on here?
I'm dumb, but I still don't know what's going on.
He's very confused. He's just like, why are you coming at me like this? Like, I thought we were really good friends. Like, what's going on here?
So then Vanessa comes down the one time this week from the HOH
really.
room. And
People had to be a little suspicious about that.
Yeah, really. And she's like picking a fight with him with a ridiculous fight. I mean,
Yeah. She's
ridiculous.
like, you really gonna say that to me when I'm the HOH this week, bro? Blah.
Blah, blah.
Blah.
Cards, whatever. So, it's time for a takeover!
It's a luxury
Luxury comp.
competition.
So all the winners this week get to participate.
2 HOHs, the 2 Battle of the Block winners, and the POV winner.
All right, so it's basically like just freaking pick a cup and drink what's in it.
It's the luck of the draw.
If you get the little froggy on the bottom of your cup, you win the grand prize.
It was a pretty sweet prize.
That was an awesome prize. Even though I don't think I want to be hanging out with Gronk.
Gronk and his family, 3-day cruise from Miami to the Bahamas. That's pretty cool.
I'll stay in my cabin. All right, so Meg wins.
Yeah, and she's
Great.
like, I'm gonna make out with Gronk!
Isn't he like married or?
I don't know. I have no idea. I
Well,
don't keep up with football.
It's time for the veto ceremony.
All right. So during the ceremony,
says, I must go to the ceremony.
they actually have another Gronk party. So they're just like, yeah.
Right before Johnny says if he's using the veto or not. Well, guess what? He used it.
Duh. Okay, so he's off the block, and then Vanessa gives this freaking bogus speech and
To
nominates Jeff. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that I'm a Jeff fan, but I just don't like the way this whole week was handled.
I don't either.
I think Vanessa is putting a huge target on herself.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Let us know what you thought in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
And who do you want to see go home, James or Jeff?
Let us know.
And until next time,
Much love.
Edit.